In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what you guys need to do if you are not getting any Redbubble sales. Recently, I did a poll, and out of everyone that voted, nearly 50% actually said that they weren't getting any sales, which is why I've decided to make this video. If you're ready for this one, please do drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. And with that said, let's jump straight into this. Hi guys, my name's Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your print-on-demand stores. Now, if you are new to the channel and you haven't already, please do click that subscribe button with the notification bell switched on. We have helped a lot of people make their first online sales through sites like Redbubble. If you need any extra information, down in the description, I have a free print-on-demand start guide. And for anyone looking to make this into more of a full-time thing, I also have a paid step-by-step guide that's linked just below. Now, in regards of the poll, I asked you guys, how many sales do you have on Redbubble? The options were none, 1 to 10, and more than 10. 528 of you guys that voted said you had no sales. 297 said they had 1 to 10 sales, and then 275 said they had more than 10. And this poll taught me two things. There are people that are watching these videos that are actually getting some sort of success. But even though I'm helping some people, there's still a large number of people that are struggling, which is what I'm hoping to fix within this video. Right guys, I'm going to be talking about 5 things you can try to do to help you to get some sales if you're not getting any sales at all. And these are things that I know work, mainly because they've worked for me, they've worked for some of you guys. And for those struggling to get sales, I know this can definitely be the difference. Now, getting straight into it, the first thing you want to do is to start watching my top 10 trends of the week series. This is something I upload every single Friday. I always have a lot of people asking me questions in regards of what they need to design, how they can find trends. Every Friday, I upload one of these, pretty much telling you guys what you need to do, how you can find designs. Now, if you haven't watched any of these, I'm going to put a playlist down in the description where you can actually go through these videos and get ideas if you are looking for ideas. There's someone who actually left a comment not too long ago saying, I've got my first sale just a couple of days ago, and I got that sale from one of your top trends videos. This was pretty much someone showing that the information I give in these videos work. So if you're someone who has no sales at all, the first thing you want to be doing is to make sure that you are keeping up with these top 10 trends of the week videos, as there's some very, very useful information in them. Next up, we have another one of my series that I do, and that is my shop reviews series. Now, if you're someone who's very new to Redbubble, who wants to know how to build the foundations of your shop, what you need to do to make sure that you set yourself up right so those sales come quicker, the shop review series that I do will help you do that. I literally tell people where they're doing things wrong, where they need to improve, and the things that I cover are things that a lot of people do. And I cover a lot of new beginner mistakes that if you have no sales, you are probably doing. So if you haven't watched my shop review series, definitely check that out. And trust me, this will make things a lot easier if you're someone who's struggling to get sales. Once again, this will also be linked down in the description. Next up, we have Merch Informer. So you need to try out Merch Informer if you haven't already. Recently, I've actually been using Merch Informer to help me with some of my top 10 trends of the week videos. And if you're someone who hasn't ever used Merch Informer, you can actually get a free 3-day trial where you can build up on ideas, and the link to get that free trial will be down in the description. Merch Informer is a very, very powerful site, and how they work, they pretty much get their information from Amazon, which is the best online marketplace. Their data comes from the t-shirts that are selling through there, and as you can imagine, if things are doing very, very well through Amazon, they'll most likely do well on sites like Redbubble as well. Now, my favorite feature when it comes to Merch Informer is the movers and shakers section. Now, when you go on product research and you go into movers and shakers, you see all of these designs here. Once again, this is something that you would be getting access to if you're using the free 3-day trial. And as you can see through this, you can search what's trending daily, weekly, or monthly. Usually I go weekly, but if you want to find something that might be blowing up today, daily may be an option to go with. And as you scroll down, you want to be looking for designs that have more than one established sale here. So we've got something with 7 sales here, and it's a skeleton on a skateboard. I don't know why a skeleton on a skateboard usually does well. This isn't the first time I've seen something similar to this doing well, but obviously it's something that's selling well, and if you guys could create something like that in your own way, that's something you could potentially jump onto. If I was to change this to weekly, we'll see a few more things that are getting a bit more sales. For example, we have this here. It says USA 2021 champions, and I'm guessing it's to do football. 12 established sales, so it's getting quite a lot of sales. Buy me a shot. This has got 7 established sales. It's something that's been doing quite well. This is kind of within the wedding niche, and very recently the wedding niche has been doing well. But once again, this is all information you can find using a site like Merch Informer. And if you are really struggling with sales, definitely jump on it. Try out the free trial, and trust me, if you jump on that and you write down a lot of ideas and start designing for them, you will largely increase your chances of getting a sale, and you most likely will get one. The next tip I have for you guys is to create more of what works. Now, a perfect example of how to do this is making a design and then obviously making another version of it. I've got a quick example on the screen. So there's a design there that says it's in my DNA with a fingerprint with a Cuba flag in it. And then there's another design that says made in Cuba. These are both designs that would go into the same niche, but they've been designed in 2 different ways. The main reason I advise this is because, let's say for example, the It's in My DNA design is selling, you are now allowing yourself to potentially pull out more sales from that niche by throwing in another design. I actually made a full video talking about different styles of designs you can make within the first niche, and I'll link that down in the description. If you haven't checked that, check that out. And yeah, that will help you guys to get ideas of how you can actually take one niche and make a variation of different designs for it. And for those that may not have sales as of yet, if you have certain designs that are getting a lot of favorites or that are getting a lot of traffic, if you are linked to Google Analytics, you'll notice that if you make different versions of those designs, putting them in the same niche, you could potentially end up getting sales. So that's just something to also bear in mind. And then to finish us off, we have the fact that you need to take advantage of new products. Now, I've been speaking about hats and caps quite a lot recently, but Redbubble over the past year or so have had a variation of new products. I think we've seen aprons, we've seen puzzles, masks were maybe a year and a half to nearly 2 years ago. And there's also been things like backpacks. Now, the people that were able to get in first and create designs for those new products have probably made some sales, if not a lot of sales. So if you have 0 sales, you want to be jumping in on these new products and keeping an eye out for future new products, as this can allow you to put yourself in a position where you start getting the sales that you are missing out on. And if you're struggling to get sales, the information I've given you in this video, you need to make sure that you are applying it before coming back to me and saying I'm still struggling. Because honestly, I feel like if you do all these things, I don't see how you could not get sales. Nevertheless, I think I'll end the video here, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. If you made it to this point of the video, down in the comment section, comment down more sales, because after watching this video, if you're struggling, I'm pretty sure you're gonna find a way to get those sales coming in now. Anyways, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.